Wise is the one who knows the measure, not the one who knows everything, not the one who tries to control everything, but the one who understands balance, limits, timing, proportion. In a world that constantly tells you to do more, to want more, to chase endlessly, it takes courage to say enough. This is the line, this is the limit, and that is where real wisdom begins. Because what is excess but a force that pulls us away from clarity, from purpose, from peace? Too much ambition, and you burn out. Too little, and you drift into mediocrity. Too much confidence, and you become arrogant. Too little, and you doubt your worth. The measure is the middle point, the golden mean, the place where strength meets humility, drive meets patience, vision meets restraint. Knowing the measure is not about being average. It is about being aligned. It is not about settling. It is about being centered. Socrates taught that wisdom begins in knowing that you do not know, but the next step is knowing how much is enough. The wise warrior knows when to strike, but also when to step back. The wise speaker knows when to speak, but also when to stay silent. The wise leader knows when to push, but also when to pause. When you live without measure, you are a slave to chaos. But when you know the measure, you become master of yourself. Look at nature. The seasons shift with precision. The tides move with rhythm. Even the stars follow balance. Why should we live any differently? Discipline is knowing your limits and respecting them. It is also knowing when to stretch them, carefully, purposefully, not blindly. In the gym, growth does not come from lifting the heaviest weight once. It comes from lifting the right weight, over time, with consistency, with control. In life, success is not just about speed. It is about direction. It is about sustainability. It is about knowing how much is enough and when to keep going. Many people burn out, not because they are weak, but because they ignore the measure. They ignore their needs. They ignore their energy. They push and push until they break. But those who master the measure, they bend without breaking. They rise without rushing. They work without wasting. Knowing the measure is not weakness. It is mastery. It is saying, I know myself. I know what I can do, and I know how far to go. So ask yourself, where in your life have you gone too far? Where have you not gone far enough? What would change if you found the right rhythm, the right pace, the right portion? Wisdom is not in doing everything. It is in doing what matters at the right time, in the right way, with the right intensity. Because wise is the one who knows the measure, not the one who chases endlessly, but the one who chooses wisely in your actions, in your thoughts, in your relationships, in your rest. Know the measure, respect the measure, and you will unlock a deeper power, a grounded strength that no storm can shake. Balance is not a weakness. It is a weapon. Precision is not hesitation. It is discipline and wisdom. True wisdom lives in the measure. So take a breath, step back, and ask, where is the measure? What is enough? And how can I align my life with what truly matters? Because the one who knows the measure knows peace, knows power, knows purpose. And that is the beginning of greatness.